Good morning. We are from Infinity Groups. We are helping plantations to meet their irrigation requirements. In the past 5 years alone, our firm was key for enabling storage for over 6,400 acres, out of which 65% of the projects we did were new tanks, and the remaining 35% were repairs and expansion of old tanks. We faced a lot of challenges due to COVID, and the rise in fuel prices have heavily impacted the excavation industry. We hope you are doing good. Things will only get better from here. Okay, now let's add some math to this conversation. On average, if we irrigate 2 to 3 inches of water per acre every season, then for a 100-acre land, we need one pond of the dimensions 150 by 200 by 20 feet deep. So for example, if you want to irrigate for 500 acres, you will have to have 5 such tanks. Now to some basics. What are the factors determining good crop yield? Of course, nutrition, climate, water, and other factors. Nutrition is generally guided by experts, and water is provided in a systematic way. We have seen this everywhere. This is a common practice. But the part which is overlooked is whether the resources are utilized efficiently. So, we at Infinity have shifted our methods to maximize efficiency. Why should we do it? Well, if you are looking, the aqueduct tool developed by the World Resources Institute assists us in assessing water stress, which provides a global view of the regions most susceptible to fluvial and coastal flooding, the severity of droughts, the seasonal and interannual water availability, as well as its scarcity. Based on this tool, it is possible to correlate the use of water of our operational units with the degree of risk indicated. And if you can see, our region falls under medium to extremely high level of water stress. Please note, this data is not limited to plantations, but water usage in general. But we have to understand that water scarcity to any industry at a particular region is correlated to each other. So we have to do our part in preserving and improving water stress. There are several ways to do it, and we suggest you to start with checking soil-water balance. Before we dive into details, did you know that roughly 140 liters of water is necessary to produce 125 ml cup of coffee, depending on whether we wet or dry production method is used. So how do we do soil water balance? Change in soil water is equal to inputs of water minus the losses of water. If we break these two components further, we get water inputs is a function of precipitation plus irrigation plus groundwater charge. Water outputs is equal to evapotranspiration plus deep drainage plus surface runoff. There are other ways to get most accurate values for the type of soil, the depth of the roots, and the variety of the crop. There are also special tools in the market, such as automatic measuring stations that read pluviometric data, solar radiation, temperature, and gives daily rates of evapotranspiration, showing how many millimeters of water is needed each day. This involves combining several tools and data sets, all working in congruence. We are working on a service which we hope to bring into the markets by late 2022. We also excavate tanks and dams to store water and improve water basin. We also install geomembrane liners in places where it is not feasible to hold water. Our main focus is on the bund formation and tank safety. You can reach us anytime. And thanks for giving your time. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Anjan from Infinity.